Stop. Don't rewind. Don't turn on the subtitles. I know exactly what just happened. You were listening to Chinese audio, maybe a drama, maybe a podcast, and you felt ready. You know your HSK vocabulary, you know your tones. But when the native speaker started talking, it was just noise. Maybe you caught a single word like wa or shi, but the rest was a blur of compressed, fast sounds that flew past you before your brain could process them. You panic. You try to translate, but by the time you figure out the first word, the speaker is already 3 sentences ahead. You feel stupid. You think, I've been studying for 6 months. Why can I read this sentence perfectly, but when I close my eyes, I understand nothing? Listen to me carefully. You are not stupid. You are not bad at languages. You are simply suffering from a specific training error that affects 99% of learners. By the end of this video, I'm not just going to tell you why this is happening, I'm going to give you the exact 3-step routine to fix it starting tonight. The false belief. Here is the dangerous equation that holds you back. You believe that more vocabulary plus more grammar equals better listening. This is wrong. You can memorize 3,000 characters, you can pass HSK 4, and you can still be completely deaf to native speech. Why? Because textbooks are designed to teach your eyes, not your ears. Classroom Chinese is safe. It's robotic. 你好我是美国人. Real Chinese is messy. It's fast. Sounds disappear. You aren't failing because you don't know the words. You are failing because your brain hasn't been trained to process sound at the speed of reality. Here are the 5 real reasons your brain shuts down and exactly how to fix them. Reason number 1. Chunking. Reason number 1 is you are listening for words, but native speakers speak in chunks. When you speak English, you don't say, I am going to the store. You say, I'm going to the store. It's one sound. Chinese is exactly the same. But because you learned character by character, your brain is obsessively trying to identify every single individual block. The fix: stop listening for Legos. Start listening for the castle. When you hear 我想, treat it as one single sound unit that means I want. Do this now. Next time you listen, stop trying to catch every word. If you catch the flow of the sentence, you win. Stop dissecting the language. Reason number 2 is the single biggest killer of fluency. Your brain is buffering. Be honest. When you hear 苹果, does your brain see a red fruit or does it see the English word apple? If you hear Chinese, translate to English, and then understand, you are lagging. Real life happens at 1x speed. Translation happens at 0.5x speed. Every time you force your brain to find the English equivalent, you add a microsecond of delay. In a 10-sentence speech, you are now 3 seconds behind. The fix: you need to wire the sound directly to the image. From today on, you are banned from translating in your head. If you catch yourself looking for the English word, pause the audio, rewind, listen again until you just know the meaning without the English label. Listen to me closely. If you have been studying Chinese for more than 3 months and you still feel stuck, this is the next reason why most people quit. It's the reason you feel like you're going crazy. Reason number 3, sound compression. Chinese sounds change in real speech. Textbooks don't necessarily lie, but they show you the perfect version. They teach you don't know is 不知道, crisp, clear. But go to Beijing, talk to a taxi driver, he doesn't say 不知道, he says 不到. The zh disappears, the dao gets crushed. If you're listening for zh, you will never hear it. It's not there. In fast speech, tones flatten, sounds get lazy. The fix:
Stop expecting perfection. You're not deaf, you're just looking for a sound that doesn't exist in the wild. Accept the imperfection. If it sounds like 不造, learn 不造. Reason number 4, the reading crutch. You trained your eyes before your ears. When you hear a sentence you don't understand, what is your first instinct? You ask, can you write that down? And the moment you see the characters, you say, oh, I know those words. That is the proof. You know the Chinese, you just don't know the sound. You have built a library of images in your head, but the audio files are missing. The fix: stop relying on subtitles as a crutch. Rule: when you practice listening, you are not allowed to look at the text until you have listened at least 3 times. Ears first, eyes last. Finally, reason number 5, passive listening myth. I hear this all the time. I listen to Chinese podcasts for 2 hours while I sleep. That is passive listening, and for a beginner, it is useless. If you don't understand it, it's just background noise. Your brain filters it out like the hum of a refrigerator. You cannot learn by osmosis. The fix: 10 minutes of active, painful, focused listening is worth 5 hours of background noise. Listen to me closely. If you have ever felt like quitting because of these 5 reasons, stop. This is the turning point. Everything we just talked about, the translation lag, the character dependency, we're going to delete it. This is the part nobody on YouTube teaches, but it's the difference between understanding Chinese and staying stuck forever. Here is your 3-step recovery system. Step 1, the speed ladder. You cannot jump from a textbook to a native drama. Start at 0.75 speed. It's not cheating, it's training. Listen until you hear every syllable. Then normal speed. Then, and this is the secret, 1.25 speed. If you train at 1.25 speed, normal speed will feel like slow motion. Train hard so the game feels easy. Step 2, sentence mining. Stop learning individual words. Words are useless in isolation. From now on, you only learn sentences. When you possess the whole sentence melody, your brain doesn't have to build it from scratch. It just fires the whole chunk at once. Step 3, the daily 10-minute ritual. Consistency beats intensity. Here's your routine for tomorrow morning. 1, pick a 30-second clip. 2, listen without subtitles. Gauge your level. 3, read the transcript to connect sound to meaning. 4, shadowing. Play the audio and speak along with it like an echo. Match the speed, match the emotion. Do this for 10 minutes. That's it. The test. I want to prove to you that you can do this right now. I'm going to say a phrase. Do not translate it, do not visualize the characters, just repeat the melody. 你最近怎么样? Don't think, just flow. 你最近怎么样? Hear the rhythm? Da 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 da. If you can hum that melody, you can understand the sentence. If that just clicked for you, go to the comments right now and type listening. Type it so I know you are ready to stop translating and start hearing. You are not bad at Chinese. You were just trained wrong. You were taught to treat Chinese like math, visual and logical. But Chinese is music. It's fast, emotional, and messy. If you can hear English, you can hear Chinese. Your hardware is fine. We just needed to update the software. In the next video, I'm going to show you exactly where to find the best native audio resources for beginners so you can start your ritual. Chinese isn't too fast. You're just learning to hear it. Subscribe to train your ears. I'll see you in the next lesson.